For a few dozen college students in Boston, burning the midnight oil means going to school in the middle of the night. Bunker Hill Community College is the only one in the country offering midnight classes. The courses are in response to skyrocketing enrollment as a result of the economy. And students, coffee cups in hand, have signed up. NECN's Josh Brogadier has our cover story.
You can look them up if you want, or you can just guess.
While most of Boston is at home studying the insides of their eyelids, a devoted group of students is taking notes and asking questions. Class is in session and it's 11:57. Not 3 minutes of noon, 3 minutes before midnight. Coffee on desks, students fill the room for Psychology 101, Principles of Psychology.
When there's more people around, their sense of responsibility drops. It's called diffusion of responsibility.
The course is not new, but the midnight time slot is. Part of a new ambitious two-course schedule rolled out this fall at Bunker Hill Community College in Boston's historic Charlestown neighborhood. Spokeswoman Colleen Roach says this was something the students wanted and the school needed. Enrollment at Bunker Hill is up 17% from this time last year, a figure emblematic of the economy and a trend similar to other community colleges across the nation. When the market drops, people return to school. And when jobs are lost, prospective students look for less expensive options for education.
We're doing Chapter 12. Here's the deal.
This course costs $378.
We have a presentation today.
The easy part for Bunker Hill, offering free coffee and free cookies. The challenge, coordinating all the moving parts before the start of the fall semester.
Probably about at least 8 different departments. It's a very complex enterprise, but we were able to pull it off and put the whole thing together in less than 2 months.
The late night class is an experiment that was tried before in the 70s at a college in Texas. That failed not because of students, but in part because of trouble finding teachers willing to work those hours. How are you doing at night?
That depends. Tonight I'm a little tired, but the adrenaline gets running, so it goes pretty well.
Teaching in this late hour was not only Arts and Sciences professor Kathleen O'Neill's choice, but given her students' needs, the midnight class was her idea.
I came up with this at the time. There were so many students that were falling asleep in class in the daytime because they've worked so many hours at night. They work in either the police departments or at restaurants, and they were coming in tired.
Well, I work at Davio's in Boston, and so I usually work second shift from like 4 to 11 or 12.
Dorchester's John McGuire is 41, looking for a shift. From waiting tables to a career in business. This post-shift class fits with his lifestyle.
Never a morning person anyways. A lot of people, you know, to get up in the morning is really, even like when I was in first grade, I hated getting up for school. It was just something, I'd rather like get up at noon and work and do something till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
It's now 1:09 a.m. and fortunately for the students, the coffee is still flowing, though the cookies are long gone, and class, once again, is back in session. Everyone in class has a story to tell, a reason why they chose to come to college and why they signed up to come at night.
I'm a postal worker, work for the post office.
How long have you been doing that for?
14 years.
Time for a change?
You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. And it doesn't look bright right now.
Debbie Sheehan of Cambridge is 44, works a night shift. This midnight class was the push she needed to go back to school after years away.
I've been out of school for 27 years, so once I get through this course, I'm pretty sure I'll be taking more. You know, so coming at this time of night works perfect for me because I'm a night person and no excuses not to come.
While brothers AJ and Nick Palmarazzo of Melrose are the more traditional college student age, they have not followed traditional routes to get here. For AJ, this is his second go-round in college, Nick his third. Getting sleepy at all in any of these classes?
This isn't a problem. You know, the 6 o'clock after a day of work's kind of.
Why not just do it online though?
I really find that online courses aren't good for me because I don't have the right pressure to keep going that I would with a class that has a teacher in it.
I would say that probably about 2/3 of the people are here by choice, and about 1/3 are people that couldn't get in during the regular time slots.
Part of that latter 1/3 is 21-year-old Hamid Mezzoud of Waltham, originally from Algeria, who thought this class was Tuesday from 11:45 to 2:30. But the 11:45 to 2:30 that begins and ends in daylight.
What? Midnight class? So I went online, I dropped the class, and then I checked the other classes. They were all full. I waited for about 2 weeks. I was still in the waiting list. So I had to take it anyway.
And?
I'm here.
He says he's adjusted to the hours and, like his classmates, has stayed awake so far until 2:30 in the morning. And the program moves on. Already there are 3 more midnight classes planned for spring, with others likely to follow. In the Charlestown section of Boston, Josh Brigadier, NECN.
And the college is also offering a writing course on Thursdays that starts at 11:45 in the evening. Next semester, it hopes to add a late-night sociology class. Late-night learning.
Sounds good. And the Red Sox headed west, so is Chris Collins. You've got a flight to catch soon.
Yeah, tomorrow morning I'm going